kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bauer. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will have first crack at this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Lopez wants to fire. Complete to the left. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Makes the catch. Lots of room to run. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, North Carolina!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Lopez to pass. Sets up the screen. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Tar Heels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down. The Tar Heels are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 10. Gets out of bounds after the big gain, but they've got it first and goal. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll go to the air. Setting up the screen. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Second and goal for this offense. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UNC! On to attempt the try. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Might be looking to run. He'll try to do it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Shoots it to the left. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He'll pull it down. Just ran over it. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And he's going to go backwards, and they force a fourth down. What a play by this defensive front. Hunt is on its way. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Hart. Got it set up on the outside. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Power football with the run. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Listen, you can't make every play. You can't cover everybody. But it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Handoff from the shotgun. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got his man downfield. And the runner is down, and so is the flag.
Hold offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Fires to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now they'll try the right side. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Florida is just getting dragged through the swamp today. And this fan base, who's so used to doing that gator jump, they're making other gestures today.
He'll bring it out. It's Campbell. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Lopez wants to fire. Pulls it in. It's Allen. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He's going to take off. There he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Davis. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. The Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They'll immediately call timeout. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a man. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Lopez to pass. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And in the closing moments of the 1st half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Motion from the wide receiver. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quick strike complete. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Moving out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card.
Here they come, and it's blocked. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And some room to work. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Lopez wants to fire. Got his man quickly.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver to create enough separation to create a positive gain.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
All right, let's get it.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Bounced off his feet. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Gonna run it. It's Hood. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Hart. Using the quick game. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Takes a handoff and he's going right. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Still running at the 40.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The Tar Heels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Grabbed over the middle, it's Davis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Offensively, you want to run that counter, right, to try to take advantage of hyperactive defenses, but just poor execution. Not a good job of understanding where I need to go when I bounce that thing backside, and it bounced outside. You want to take that thing inside, so the offense needs to operate a little bit better and maybe not run as much counter because the defense got in there pretty quick.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. We'll start this 4th quarter as they line up for the field goal try. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Florida is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping in Gainesville.
Back to pass, it's Hart. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Finds his tight end. On the move at the 30. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And now they've moved into the red zone. Touch pass on the jet sweep. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal?
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here.
And it's a touchdown.
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Dropping back, it's hard. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Tar Heels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off-play action on first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. At the 35, he's loose. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Tar Heels are flying down the field. Wants to throw it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Allen. Turning it on. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a gain on that one.
Not a lot of coaching staffs out there would want to go for it on 4th down with the lead here late in the game, but they're going to stay aggressive. They just believe in their own players to go out and execute, and they did it right there.
And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work...
Touchdown, North Carolina! Fitted in the window for the score. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Hart. Fires to the big fella. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Snapped it in the shotgun. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
The snap sets up to throw. Gets it out quickly. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. On the ground, it's Allen. There he goes. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UNC! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's a heat. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Hart. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Here's a throw downfield late. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move. Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go, final play of the game right here. To the air on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close.